Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. For the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And it's Detroit with the ball. Parker, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Flagg outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Look, you got to push that ball anytime you can. Get out and run.
SGA with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Here's Parker. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Murray, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
With the step back. Picked by Murray. And then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
There's Cunningham with a three. Indianapolis trails by 4. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can't get a better look than that.
And here's Detroit. Pass to Durant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Durant's got 5 now.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
From 7 feet away. Yes, it's good.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
First personal foul. First team foul.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Scott. Sabonis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Indianapolis trails by 3. Let's go with a 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Now here's Markkanen. The kick out. Curry fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Flagg. Still without a bucket. To the inside. Here's Murray. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top, up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
SGA takes it himself. And SGA throws it down.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Here's Detroit. And a deep three from Curry. Chamberlain pulls it in. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, that's one way to make sure of it. Murray on the attack.
And here's Sabonis outside. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Pass to Murray. Fires the three. The rebound by Detroit. The three from Curry. And again, no good by Detroit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Chamberlain. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Chamberlain's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
So for Indianapolis, Detroit trails by 3. Wagner up top. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Indianapolis with it.
2 minutes.
Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Sabonis. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
If he keeps taking shots from that far out, I think the coaching staff might just find a spot for him on the bench.
Yeah, you have to understand what you're good at and play within yourself. He just did the opposite.
Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
Stolen. Inside. They swipe it. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, and being able to catch and shoot is a skill in itself. Some guys need the ball in their hands to be effective.
Wembanyama puts it up and through.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside Curry. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indianapolis out in front, up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Banchero outside. Offline with a 3. Indianapolis leading by 7. They set a pick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Fires from deep. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Chamberlain. Down low. Outside for SGA. Murray with it. Wagner picks him up. Clock at 4. The putback. Chamberlain. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Detroit trails by 11. Pass to Durant. The three ball. And again, no good by Detroit. Now Indianapolis with it. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Misses the layup. Banchero right side. Cunningham outside. And the three off target. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Outside, SGA. Has to flag. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Chamberlain's got 10.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
So for Indianapolis. Here's Durant. He's got 5. Here's Parker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8-foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Inside. To the right side. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Sims. Here's the three. The rebound by Detroit. It's Parker on the attack. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And I like how he puts the team ahead of himself. He's looking for the best shot, not his shot.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Sims. Right side, Wembanyama. Shoots over Parker. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Cunningham. Outside Durant. Puts up a three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Sims. Got it up. And so it's Indianapolis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Indianapolis leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
SGA with it. To the inside. Chamberlain. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Detroit making a change here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Now Indianapolis with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. On the wing, SGA. Pass to Chamberlain. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And Detroit making a change here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. SGA with it, picked up by Markkanen. Here's SGA. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Deflected.
Oh, what a stuff at the rim. He's not messing around down there.
Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Chamberlain. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. There's 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Top of the key. Second chance shot. Pass to Chamberlain. Some nice passing by Indianapolis here. Shot clock at 6. And SGA throws it down.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Offline with a baseline jumper. Now Indianapolis with it. Right now on a 14-0 run. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Chamberlain. And he converts the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution on the floor.
So Indianapolis wins it. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. Hi, everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. It's the Pistons facing Brooklyn.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Caro outside. No good from outside. Anderson outside. Pass to Vincent. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Out to KD. From outside, off the mark. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by KD. Now Parker. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Pocket 6. And here's KD for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for. Showing the strength and will to convert through contact. Now he gets a chance at the line for one more.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Outside, KD. Anderson outside. Here's Vincent. Banchero grabs the board. Here's KD. Finished off the break. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
1:29 left here in the first quarter. Down low. Can't convert the two-handed jam.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
1:11 left to play in the first. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here is KD. He's got 7, and it's Banchero missing. Anderson outside. To the middle. Here's Adams. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Parker. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, right there. They got out in the open floor and got some easy points in transition.
Banchero. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And Davis gets it to go.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Inside, here's Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go. Out to the right wing. Pass to Plum. Outside Thomas. Here's Beckers. Here's Plum. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Curry outside. Up again. And it's Barnes on the follow. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Thomas. Here's Plum. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Detroit trails by 5. To the paint. Back to Scott. Pass to Barnes. The Pistons working the ball around now. And they go to the intentional foul. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Vincent with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. To the inside. A shot's good from Claxton.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Henderson. Here he goes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn. Detroit with the ball. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Pistons. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
And the Pistons making a change here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Parker looking around. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Over to the left wing. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Sabonis. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Detroit trails by 6. Parker with it. Unloads. Another shot. Holmgren left side. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Back to Anderson. Outside, KD. And Adams with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Vincent with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Cassell. No good that time. Levine for 3. Parker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's the kind of activity on the offensive glass that can be a game changer.
Detroit trails by 4. Back to Moore. Pass to Levine. Over Anderson. Levine can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
And how about his awareness there, recognizing the open man?
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Brooklyn making a change here. Here's Parker. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Brooklyn leading by 6. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
Team foul.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Cassell, no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Pass to Moore. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Holmgren the screen. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Over Parker. Anderson can't get it to go. Detroit trails by 5. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Good D by Williamson. Out left to the wing. Pass to Cassell. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Anderson. Brooklyn leading by 7. Down low. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Another miss by Banchero.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Claxton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Plum. And Thomas has it in the corner. Off target from outside. Here's Curry with the 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Great look. And the important part, she finished down low.
Back to Barnes. Pass to Scott. Cunningham outside. Screen by Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Releases from 15. Again, the Pistons score.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
Now Sabonis. Durant. Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
It's Anderson with the drive. Puts it right back up and in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. You can't play better defense than that. Patrolling that mid-range area.
Now Adams. Oh, what a finish.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Cunningham looking it over. Barnes. No good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Good on the basket. Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Here's Banchero. He gets that one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Plum. Pass to Thomas. And it's Becker's missing. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Trailing by 13. Curry with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Becker. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Personal foul. Stephen Curry. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here was Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Hi, folks, and thanks for tuning in as we begin our broadcast tonight here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines.
Here we go.
We've got the visitors facing the home team. It'll be Orlando off the tip to the middle. And it's Adams missing. Pass to Cunningham. This one for three. Orlando with the rebound. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Cunningham on the wing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brown with the steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And here's Martin. To the paint. And the jam by Brown.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
From deep, Banchero doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Parker. Detroit moving the ball around. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Martin. Out to the right wing. 19-footer. And he connects with a jumper.
And that's exactly how you take advantage of the mid-range area.
Pass to Durant. Banchero the screen. And it's Kevin Durant with the three.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Now Durant. Adams grabs the miss.
And that's what he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. From deep, Banchero. Orlando with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Martin with the ball. Inside. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, that's a great delivery. Knows where her open teammate is and puts it on the money.
Here's Banchero. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
To the inside. Here's Adams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, eyes up the floor, keeping the defense honest with that ball movement.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Sabonis. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Banchero missing again.
Foul. Banchero. First personal foul. Second Substitution for the home team, Scotty Barnes.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The kick to Durant. Fires the three. The rebound by Detroit. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. Orlando leading by 4. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Curry. Now here's Barnes. Gets it up. And that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Orlando ahead, up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Detroit trails by 4. Pass to Scott. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gets the three to fall.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Martin outside. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
Detroit moving the ball around. From deep, Holmgren. Orlando with a rebound. Outside Durant. Got a hand on it.
Oh, that's some nasty defense, protecting the cup.
Outside Barnes. No good. That would have tied it. Orlando leading by 3. Martin with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Clock at 6. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. On the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
He's off on the second.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game. And
he nails the third. Here's Parker. He's scoreless. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Adams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
To the middle. Here's Divac. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
And here's Adams from the arc.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Leonard on the wing. Back to Doncic. Pass to Divac. Over Adams. Divac's good. And now a 7-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's Cunningham missing. And it's Leonard with the ball for Orlando. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Doncic on the wing. Still no points. Divac can't get it to go. Outside Durant. Up again. It's rebounded by Divac. Orlando leading by 7. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Doncic. Luka on the attack.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Out to Leonard. Oh, Durant with a steal. Got a piece of it. That'll count. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Detroit trails by 9. Pass to Sabonis. The 3. It's rebounded by Divac. Here's Orlando. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Here's Divac. Inside. Here's Doncic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's Detroit. They trail by 7. Pass to Sabonis. Detroit moving the ball around. Picked by Sabonis. Barnes goes in. Here's Scott. And the 3 off target. Here's Divac. To the inside. Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. To the paint. Shot clock at 6.
Offense is all about ball movement. She knows you have to share the love out there.
20 feet out. And again, no good by Detroit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside, Brown. Here's Divac. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Divac got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
It's stolen away. Inside. And Orlando leads by 15.
Yeah, look, those inside buckets are crucial for her. They like her to get those points in the paint.
And again, no good by Detroit. Here's Orlando. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Pulls up on the wing. And again, no good by Detroit. Orlando leading by 15. To the middle. Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Barnes a screen. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Out to the right wing. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And Brown with the stuff.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Parker, no good. Now Adams driving to the basket. And so it's Orlando up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Orlando leading by 19. To the inside. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, nothing fires a team up like a big jam.
Count it. Good.
Well, talk about graceful. He reaches out and gently drops in the finger roll.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Orlando. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Parker. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The deep three from Durant. No good on the three. Orlando leading by 19. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Hits the trifecta.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Parker. Yep, that one goes.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Doncic. And another three for Orlando.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
stolen by Brown. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
To the paint. And stolen by Banchero. Inside. Here's Durant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
And Adams no good on that one. Orlando leading by 21. Kicks it to Doncic. Drills it from deep.
You always have to be aware of a shooter outside, even when the ball is down low.
And here's Detroit. Pass to Durant. That one's off.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando substitution. Number 21.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Fires for three. He buries it from three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Banchero. Now here's Adams. There's Cunningham with a three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Divac. Doncic on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Divac. Takes the three. The shot off that time. And here's Parker. Banchero outside. And so Orlando takes the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. See you.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. It's Chicago facing Detroit. Now, here's Parker. Cunningham. Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here's Mashburn. And it's Durant with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Outside Conley. Pass to Williams. Adams, some nice D. And they double up Cunningham. And Parker puts up a deep three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Outside Conley. Now Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Over KD. Bridges shot. Good.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Durant. Back to Adams. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That's a 2 from Parker. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bridges, right side. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Bridges, left side. Pass to Mashburn. Outside Conley. Over Parker. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
KD on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Parker. Pass to Bridges. And he knocks down the jumper.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Oh, here's Parker. Tipped away. Here's Durant. And there it is for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Nailed from three-point land.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
The shot by KD. No good. Bridges outside. Pass to Divac. Wide open. And it's Chicago scoring again. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago. They're up by 5. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Jones. Outside for Gasol. Pass to Nixon. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Chicago leading by 7. Here's Smith. Here's Nixon. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And the rebound goes to Martin. And here are the Pistons. Hangs on the trifecta.
Oh, nice confidence on that shot to get it to go from the corner.
Here's Nixon. Eddie Jones on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Jones has got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago. Conley with it. Gasol covering. And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that point.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on his team.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Conley. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Jones for 3. Detroit trails by 7. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got his first basket.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
Outside, Levine. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
Here's Conley. It's deflected. On the wing, Bridges. Over Martin. Here's Williams. Great defense that time from Banchero. To the middle. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And here's Conley outside. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Inside. Mashburn. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player is feeling.
And the shot goes down.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Offline with his three. Chicago leading by 13. Outside Conley. Back to Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
And Erik Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Parker. And he converts the layup.
Nice job by Parker, taking advantage of available space inside.
Here's Nixon. Here's Massenberg. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pistons passing it around. Cunningham on the wing. Screen by Adams. To the inside. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Smith. Here's Massenberg. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game. Well, you got to love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
Right side, Jones. And again, Chicago. No good. Detroit trails by 9. Durant, no good. It's Jones on the way. He has 5. Count it. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And the teardrop, a must for scoring guards like Jones.
Here's the break. 34 seconds left in the third. No dice from the high post. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 11. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Jones.
A hard-nosed defensive player. You have to like the effort Jones brings on that end, often taking on the challenge of their best offensive player. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And the 3 ball is good. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Detroit trails by 10. Curry looking it over. From deep. And Jones pulls it down. And Chicago has possession. Pass to Smith. Nice D from Scott. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. It's Martin on the wing. And finished off by Martin.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Nixon. Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Martin. Detroit trails by 8. Outside Curry. Banchero with the screen. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Here's Nixon. Outside Smith. With the teardrop. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Powered through, finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
The free throw drops for Josh Smith. 11-point game. Bridges with the steal. Now Williams. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Martin. From outside. Trained from outside.
Quick draw, like the old West.
Chicago leading by 8. Conley surveying the D. Pulls the trigger. And he trains the J.
Capable of scoring from anywhere. Got to be cognizant of Conley when he's looking to shoot.
Bridges with the rebound. All right, here's Williams. And he jams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Buries the deep ball.
And his ability to affect the game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Conley with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Banchero vacuums it in. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Outside Conley. Sinks the big jumper.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
18 feet away. Doesn't get that one. Curry fires. Lets it go from 14. Yep, that's going to go in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you later on.
welcome in, Hoops fans. Glad to have you with us. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Detroit. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Hi, and thanks for being with us tonight as we get ready for Hoops, brought to you by 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Oh, man, he got a step and it was over.
Now Doncic. Pass to Anthony. Over Cunningham. And he buries his first look.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
And here's Cunningham outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Detroit moving the ball around. From behind the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Bird, that's good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Parker. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Here's Anthony. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Vincent outside. Pass to Parker. Here's Adams. He's guarded by Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Anthony outside. The 3-ball. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space. Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Anthony with it. Vincent picks him up. Here's Bird. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Detroit leading by 5. Outside Conley. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Anthony left side. Over Conley. No good off the glass. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Scott can't get it to go. Durant surveying the D. Baseline try. Count it.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Detroit on top, up 3. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Chicago trails by 3. Lets it go. A quick shot there. It's off target. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Detroit. To the wing on the left. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, making plays for others. Not everyone does it.
SGA with it. He's picked up by Conley. SGA looking around. Pass to Anthony. The turnaround. Count it. Anthony's got his second basket.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Here's Scott. Launches it. And Detroit another 3.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. No points so far. Oh, got a piece of it. On the wing, SGA. Out to Anthony. And it's Martin with the rebound. Detroit leading by 7. There's the drive. Shot's good by Scott. Scott's got 5 points.
Yeah, right there, getting downhill. I really like his decisiveness.
And it's blocked by Martin. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Bird. There's a screen by Anthony. From deep three-point range. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A moment here for an injury report.
I had a moment to catch up with Detroit's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
6 on the shot clock. Anthony with a bucket.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. 6 points for him.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And it's Doncic missing. Detroit leading by 10. From deep, Conley. Doncic grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Bird. From the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the middle. Martin with the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
Nice touch on the short distance shot. I mean, just popping it in there.
The 3, Anthony. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. The 3. Chicago with a rebound. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Cunningham with the ball. On the wing, Vincent. Back to Cunningham. From downtown, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Chicago trails by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. What a move! Wembanyama!
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Great positioning on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how...
Oh, hammer it home!
Nice.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
Inside. Down low. Back to Adams. Vincent outside. Fires in the triple. Vincent's got 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
Doncic outside. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Doncic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Durant's shot is off. And Doncic has got the ball here for Chicago. 7-point differential. Outside for SGA. Pass to Bird. Launches the 3. Adams grabs the miss. And it's Detroit with the ball. And it's Adams with the finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And he gets that one. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
On the wing, Vincent. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Curry splashing one down from 3.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Pass to Bird. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. It's good on the putback. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Over time, that pull-up jumper has become a dependable shot for Cunningham, and that's big for his game.
Pass to Wembanyama. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 8.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Here's Curry. Chicago with a rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's Doncic outside. Detroit leading by 8. Curry surveys. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago trails by 10. To the paint. Oh, Luka attacking with authority.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Right wing. Puts it up. Good D by SGA.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Yes, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Going inside. Out to the right wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Can't hit it. Chicago trails by 7. From deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
Look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
Shoots a 3. How about Levine? Show it off the range.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
Doncic outside. Let's loose for 3. SGA fires. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Banchero. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving inside. Bangs it home. Big shot.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Ooh, he leaves no question.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Anthony. Oh, off target from downtown.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you've got to hit your free throws.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And Detroit making a change here.